Hey guys, so I've read so many comments in the past couple of days. One of them was you haven't done an Adam Calhoun video in a while, so I figured let's just throw one in there. So I picked this one. At the same time, somebody was like, "Could you please do subtitles?" So I just clicked subtitles for this. I don't know what everybody's going on about, so I did that. Another one was you click a thumbs up and you haven't even seen the video. I'm like, because I could unclick it if I don't like it. I could just do this, look. They're like, well, it seems disingenuous that you like the video before you see it. I'm all, what, are you trying to say that I've seen the video already? No. I watched the video with you guys. In the middle of the video, if I don't like it, I will unclick it. I'll say why I didn't like the video, and then I'll hit stop recording. Simple. I don't have to be like behind the scenes to not like something. Anyway, this is Adam Calhoun. I'm taking the censor off. He never had a censor, so I don't understand the title. Let's go.
The news, the media, you guys almost tricked me. Daunte Wright was shot and killed by the police. And yesterday I was like, man, I actually felt bad. Like, man, why does this keep happening?
Okay, I'm not up on the news. Like, I'm so bad about it, you guys. I told you, I have like 100 things going on over here, but I will look into... I gotta look into it now.
It's real simple. Stop resisting arrest, especially when you have a warrant. Daunte, is this you? Is this you?
That's not smart. Daunte Wright.
They painted this young man to be a kid. He's just a kid. He's a young man with a child. He's on his little Instagram or whatever, flashing his gun. The same gun I'm assuming he used to rob a woman. So he points a gun at a woman, robs her. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about him getting shot. Not even resisting arrest, getting shot and being killed by the police. That's what they want. Police are killing black men.
No.
Not only are they killing black men, they're killing black men by the thousands, which is the furthest from the truth.
Oh no.
At first, he was complying, had his hands behind his back. Everything was going good.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened? Wait. Is this the only camera that they... What? Why did he go back in the car? Anybody else have any other footage of this? What happened? Oh. The sad thing is, you know that the police, like, people are quitting left and right. They don't want to do this. It's not even worth it anymore, because now it's like everybody's shouting at them and screaming at them, even if they're great cops, even if they're the most by-the-book cops. They're getting so much hatred for doing their jobs, and guess what? If we don't have any more cops, who are we going to call when people are, like my neighbors, they don't care that their dogs, they bark from the minute I close my eyes to go to sleep, from the minute I wake up. It's all day, every day. So no noise compliant grievances. I had to confront some guy who let his little dog just poop in my front yard. I'm like, if this man had any suspicion that my husband was not taking a shower at the time that I'm talking to him, he could have just, shot me in my front yard. Who is stopping these people from just total crazy mayhem? Nothing, really, nothing. So my thing is, we need good cops. We need good cops that are not scared to do their job. But if you're going to be resisting arrest, what? Why? This is too much.
Right there. You messed up, Daunte. You messed up. You resisted arrest. You got shot. And unfortunately, you died. Did this man deserve to be shot? No. Did he deserve to die? No. Is he on the internet playing with his little guns, flashing his little money, and robbing?
Why did nobody tase him? Not that I'm a cop, not that I know the rules, not that I pretend to be a cop or anything like that. I'm just trying to understand For one, I hate to keep interrupting Adam. It's just that I did not expect this. I thought he was going to go off on some tangent about something else. About somebody saying something to him about something else. Anyway, Adam's got a lot of people that he's been, checking off of his list. So I'm going to look up this Daunte Wright. Oh, I know what I can do. Hold on. There's a lot of Goon Squad in the comments. Hey, my parents might be divorced, but from my mom, I learned respect all, regardless of skin color, religion, etc. From my dad, I learned to be the best American you can ever be. God bless America. Love you, Adam. Well, I love that, Wyatt. Like what Lil Wayne said, I don't go around fire expecting not to sweat. Damn. These insert in word past. No, I lay him down, break they leg. LMFAO, I love your... Okay. They're painting him like this. Even in Canada, they're painting him as this innocent person. He is far from innocent. Man, come on, the country can't be this dumb. Man, not one of these black men or women being killed what they're being told. Every one of these cases, the cops have asked and told these people to stop, get down, and don't resist. One case, the cops were like, please stop resisting. Please stop, man. Please, that was a cop saying that. And dude continued to beat her butt, so the police had to stop and it ended up in a death. People just do what is asked by the cops. I expect to get my butt effed up if I run and get caught by the cops. I ran from them, so I deserve to go to jail. Shake my freaking head. Agree with that. Quit resisting arrest. Quit doing criminal S and you'll live longer. Dang. That shouldn't matter. You don't know what people go through. Being black and being stopped by a cop is scary. I can agree with that. Look, I said in my videos a long time ago when I first started on YouTube, I live on the south side. I lived on the south side of town. My mom still lives there. The house is from the 1940s. I'm not kidding. The city just said the last month or two that my grandparents' house is like a historic house. That's sad. Okay? So my mom is still there. That house was there before the projects were there, before the PJs were there. We're the only Mexican family surrounded by all black people. They all knew my grandparents. We all got along, for the most part. And I was hiding along with everybody when the cops came by. I didn't really know why, but we just knew, like, it was bad news if they came by. I'm still to this day, like, I see a cop, I'm scared, and I'm not even doing nothing. Why do you think I have, like, this phobia and I don't leave my house? All of the things that have happened to me, compounded. But trust me, I'm gonna call the police when something's wrong. It's the sign of authority. They are the good guys. You have to be able to trust them. You know? It's these things that scare you. How many hundreds of thousands of times a year are black men pulled over by the police and they get a warning? They get a ticket, whatever, and nobody gets hurt. The only reason you have to fear the police is if you're a criminal. Or you've been psyched out in your mind that you should be worried. Even then, don't do stupid stuff and you'll live longer. You're right. I don't know what some people go through. None of us do. Whatever color you are. I've told you stories about Jerry, my friend, who just happened to be a dumb redneck. He would tell me himself. He would do stupid stuff. He's had guns from the police put in their mouths when he was just a young teenager. That's just the way it was back then, he told me. Trying to outrun the cops. Stuff that he should have been in prison for. Stuff that he could have disappeared for. They gotten hit. They've been messed up a little bit, he would say. But that's just how it was back then. But I do know what I've been through, and I can tell you I'm not squeaky clean. Been arrested a couple times, but I've never had an officer draw on me because I didn't give him a reason to, okay? You're here to arrest me. Do your thing. What are you going to do? Add resisting arrest, assaulting an officer, fleeing the police to whatever dumb S you did to get yourself arrested in the first place? And seriously, how long can you run from the law anyway? Not long. They're going to find you eventually. Then if it's just you're in a car with your homies and you get pulled over for a taillight or something, boom, you're busted. Just take it on the chin, deal with the consequences of your actions, and move on with your life. Being white and stopped by a cop is scary, but no one talks about that. Being any color. But look, we're trying to be more understanding. I say we as in everybody, as in all skin colors. Are trying to be more understanding, because I'm pretty sure there's some black people that are like, I'm not scared if the police pull me over. I don't care. Or some black people are like, I never had a cop pull me over. And there's probably some Mexicans that are like, meh, or every day. I remember when I was 14 years old, and my grandfather, whom he knew I never wanted to drive. I didn't get my driver's license until I was 18. I had no want to drive. Again, had a lot to do with police. Well, my grandpa ended up, he kind of was always drunk a lot. So he was driving us from the Ramate, otherwise known as the swap meet, back to the house. We're not more than 2 blocks from the house. He gets pulled over. I'm freaking out because it's the police. He looks at me and says, so what? I'm like, so what? Who's going to drive this car home? You're going to drive it home. There was no, calm down, it's going to be fine. No, it was like, he gave me the keys, he told me to man up and freaking get the car to the house, or like, there was no other choice. That was it. Just get the car to the house, make it happen. It doesn't matter if it was magical, or if I was physically going to do it, or if I had to get out and push it all by myself. So there just comes a time when you just have to, all that stress, all that freaking out, you have to just deal with it. And sometimes you don't deal with it in a healthy way, and sometimes you're just like, okay. I couldn't show him that I was completely freaked out or I couldn't handle it. I saw him handle whatever was going to happen. I don't even think he was, I'm looking at his nationalization papers now. I don't think he was legal at that time. And I helped him get his naturalization. That's a whole different story, because he was so drunk he could hardly remember the answer, so I had to help him. But anyway, you take it on the chin, deal with the consequences of your actions, and move on. Needless to say, I got the van to the house, and yeah, my grandpa got a DUI, and boy, that was a very expensive lesson. I'm also white. I get intimidated by the cops, but I don't fight with them. I listen to what they have to say and use good manners. May please reach for ID, registration, and proof of insurance and say thank you, even if I get a ticket. That's because we're respectful. Our intention isn't to do wrong, and if we speed, well, that's on us. But to outright not follow a command or an order from someone whose job is to protect and serve is a little far-fetched. At some point, they have to protect themselves from what's out there. And a lot of them are even more scared, probably even more jumpy than they've ever been before, because now they've got people just looking for a reason to get upset. People looking for a reason to just be triggered. People are just now triggered. It's not going to be like George Floyd. That was a whole different deal. That's where the whole world came together and said, no, no, no more. That doesn't mean that all families of all colors are now like, hey, go ahead and put your knee on me so I can sue. That way I can live comfortably. Not saying that that's what all people of all colors want to do, but if there's anybody out there who's thinking, well, I'm going to go ahead and put myself in that situation and hopefully my family's set up for the rest of their lives. There's some people like that. That's not going to happen. People are still going to do their jobs. The media is still going to report negative because that's what sells. If I'm wrong, I'll be the first one to admit it. If I feel I was treated unfairly, I'll fight in court, not in the streets. So crazy, it just might work. I'm pretty sure the neon guy on here is trolling. Shoot fly, don't bother the adults while we're talking. I'm old school. I go by the phrase, if you don't know, you better ask somebody. You do the crime, go do the time. Did that cop make a huge mistake? Yes. Would that kid be alive if he didn't resist arrest? Yes. I'm so glad you uploaded his TikToks. I shared it to Facebook too. Don't let them take that S down. And those are 2 different handguns he has. Just look at the grip. Imagine what else he has. On top of that, he's drinking and using drugs while carrying. And you have to be 21 and older to own a handgun. Kid was 20 when he passed. Again, this doesn't mean he should have died. He was young. But he brought the situation where the cop had to pull what should have been the taser on him. It's a sad story, but don't let the media manipulate your way of thinking. Think and investigate for yourself. That's it. Do the research. Just like I'm going to do the research. I'm not even talking about Daunte Wright. I'm not even talking about him. I'm talking in any general situation. Investigate for yourself. Don't let something get your blood pressure up unless you know all the facts. Too many times I've been caught up, swept up in something, and I don't even know all the facts. And no, you can't let somebody else manipulate you. We were given separate brains and made differently for a reason. We weren't made with all of our brains connected into one giant hive mind type being. We are not to be fed information like sheep. I like that. And these damn politicians are making everything worse. I live here in Minnesota, maybe, and I'm just sick of this. They are letting them get away with all the rioting and looting again. The Brooklyn Center mayor is an absolute joke as well. Shake my head. Uh-oh, Amanda. Time to move. Oh, it's Minneapolis. I don't know. And that's the other thing I heard about, let's let Adam finish. So sorry, Adam.
People? Yes. Does he deserve to die for that? No. But bro, you're playing with fire. You want to play like you're tough? You want to play like you're in the streets? You want to rob people and run around with pistols? Moral of the story is you keep playing stupid, you keep doing stupid shit, stupid shit's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen next. They're gonna paint this kid to be a saint, savior, BLM, city burning to the ground, and it's...
Speaking of BLM, the lady, tell me if I'm wrong, but I heard the lady of BLM or whatever, she lives in from what I heard, lives in a Topanga area. I guess it's an all-white neighborhood for the very, very rich. And she said that she's afraid of white people because they're dangerous. Is this correct? Because I already know that all these corporations, there's all these millions of dollars that should have been going to the right people, to the family of victims, but yet where's it going? The other thing I wanted to say was Target said, let me retract that. Big corporations are saying they don't mind being looted. You can even look up what I had just said. They don't mind being looted or robbed or whatever because they feel that they stand with whomever did that because they understand the situation. Well, that doesn't make sense because businesses are in the habit of making money. Since when have you known a shoplifter to be able to shoplift and not go to jail or not pay that money back? So what are they getting out of it? That's my thought. Go ahead. Sorry.
Here we go. Quit resisting arrest. Quit doing criminal shit. You'll live longer.
Oh.
Ooh, the new...
Stop. I have something. Last thing.
Stop breaking the law, asshole!
The end. Okay, guys. Let me know how you guys feel. I gotta look up Daunte, see what's going on with that. I know everybody is just sick of racism. Yes, we all are, but it goes all the way around. Now it's Asians are starting to get attacked for just being old, I guess. black and white have always had a problem with one another. And the sad thing is, there's a lot of mixed people out here. I have family that's mixed, nieces and nephews that are mixed. How is it, if you see a wrong, and then you're spewing out, well, all white people are bad. How is that helping anything? That's negative too. Two wrongs don't make a right. We're supposed to be, coming together, trying to put out positivity, for the generations that come, trying to see us work together to make a better place. And it's just like everybody just wants to fight with everybody. I don't know. All right, leave your comments and try to be respectful. You guys have really been respectful, and I appreciate that. Much to do. See you guys later.